NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Jackson from the shotgun. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson steps away to his left. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. To throw again is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Jackson on 1st down. He completes it to Beckham. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 31 yards. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at him right now. Instead, it went against him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Third down and 1. Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
From the gun, Jackson dumps it off to Edwards. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. It's Edwards again. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Isaiah Likely,
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
and the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And he returns this to the 22.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll start by running the option to the right.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 14.
Jackson now. Buying time to his left.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Jackson going to keep it running right.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They go play action with Jackson being chased out left. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal.
Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. Nope.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Prescott to throw it.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Now the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life. but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's good for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Second down, Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. A nightmare of a first half for them. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson.
He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards.
Charlie Kolar. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, Jackson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Edwards diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score, Ravens 30, Cowboys 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.